Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading. And what I'm getting right off the bat is something is coming through. A negative cycle is ending. Now, this negative cycle may have left you feeling heartbroken, flipped upside down. You may have lost your job, severed ties with somebody where you really felt it in your heart, in your feelings, and your emotions. Something is coming in for you. It may be the moon shifting, it can be anything, but let's take a look right now for the week of October 10th through the 16th for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Scorpio. We're going to look at you over here, whoever you're dealing with over here, or whatever the situation is on the other side. And I will pull in the end a beyond card to help you move beyond wherever you are today, no matter what phase you're in. Now, this is a general reading. It can be love, it can be career, finances, family, friends. It may be all about you. It could be your partner, your neighbor. You're going to know it's somehow attached to you. So we're starting off this week with the Five of Pentacles, and that Five of Pentacles energy is that lack. All right, this is that moment where you were feeling tied up in despair, especially when it comes to the feelings. So you had something that really pulled you backwards, Scorpio. And that feeling of losing your job, for some of you, the feeling of being detached from what you truly wanted is getting ready to shift. It's getting ready to change. Now, the Ace of Cups is a beautiful energy. You're coming from lack to absolute fulfillment. You see? Right in the very beginning of the week, you're going to feel maybe a little bit of back and forth energy. For a lot of you, it's because the planet, we have that new moon phase going through. The full moon is coming through. And you guys are going to have an incredible outcome. Let's take a look at whoever you're dealing with, whatever is going on. And this is very strongly for the sun signs, and rising signs. Okay. That's what I'm feeling there. You're dealing with somebody who is going through their own little inner analyzation, their own little inner dark night of the soul. That Seven of Pentacles is somebody who may have been very foolish when it came to investing in you. When it came to giving a judgment call is what I'm hearing for some of you, even though that card's not here. And remember, I am guided in everything I do. So it's not just the cards, I'm actually hearing it. The cards follow my messages. And you can tell from the very beginning of this reading how they'll line up. So whoever this person is, they did some really dumb things in the past and it affected you. And I feel for a lot of you, this was an investment move that you made on a financial section. Okay, this may have been giving them a loan, them not paying you back. They're very carefree when it comes to finances in general. Now, equally on a career level, this could be them on a career level where they make dumb moves in their business and it really cost them, where it wound up affecting you as well. But let's keep going and see what's going on with this person. They had to go through the dark night of the soul. They have to go through and analyze everything. They've got to analyze their budget, the way that they carefreely spend their money, the way that they give their energy and attention to other people, especially those of you that it's family related. All right, you have a family member who may have been a goofy, to say the least. Now we have the Nine of Swords, and this is you feeling midweek a little worried, okay? Because this may have just recently happened over the last 2-4 months. For those of you, particularly the sun sign, 2-4 months. Yeah, sun sign is what I'm picking up on. This is anxiety, not being able to sleep at night because you need things to turn around in your favor and you have to understand what's going on, and you will. Realize this is part of a cycle. It's a life cycle. It's a spiritual cycle, the universal cycle. Everything goes in a complete circle. So when we have an up moment, we always have a down moment. And we always move through these things. So even if you're worried about that lack, if you're worried about what has taken place, know that you have been in a similar situation in the past, Scorpio, and you overcame it then, and you will equally go through this cycle and you will overcome it now. It may not be in the direction you thought, and that's where the openness comes in. So when you hear me, I mean, I can't talk about other people, but when I talk about openness, I'm talking about openness to allow this to come through, knowing with faith that there is going to be a turnaround in events. This shift is going to be very positive. This is a beautiful positive card for you. So we're looking at somebody over here who's been through a lot. See, we've got the Three of Swords, and this is that heartbreak that I'm talking about. They may have been injured by somebody and took it out on you. Most definitely, if it's family. We have the Queen of Cups. So somebody who's very foolish and carefree with their emotional attachments. But equally, it affected finances. Now, when it comes to family, you could, or friend, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. A fellow Scorpion is definitely favored in this reading. I also feel Virgo is in this reading. Check out the Virgo reading, especially if that's your sun, moon, or rising sign. Virgo has a similar message that I feel is in conjunction, and Scorpio was highlighted in that particular reading. So maybe that's your reading. Whoever this person is, they're, I feel on a romantic level, you were dealing with somebody who was not on the up and up. They weren't sharing everything with you. They didn't expose everything the way they should have, and it caused a heartbreak. They may have been involved in a different situation that trickled into your life as well. Now that's on a romance. This is a cycle that you're going through. This may also be them being heartbroken over their own self-analyzation, realization of what they went through, and feeling that deep down pain of what they have caused to others. We go through a cycle where we analyze our own life, and if you continue to do it all the way through, it's not just the other person that we're seeing, it's not the people around us, but it's also, in the end, we see our own self. So this is accountability, right? I call it the 3 A's. It's a course that I put together. If you guys are interested in taking that, please send me an email and I will set up a list and let you know as soon as I have enough people for it. The 3 A's, all right? And this is becoming aware, accepting, and accountable, right? So these 3 A's are a big part of it, and I feel that this is what this person has been going through. Now, again, this may be you, this may be a family member we're dealing with, but it is definitely somebody around midweek who is feeling the effects of what they have done and what has been done to them. It's almost like misplaced blame and anger. So we're going to go a little bit further toward the end of the week, and then I'll pull more detail, of course. And we have reconciliation card, the judgment card. So the judgment card is making a final decision on whether or not this is the right endeavor for you. A judgment card is placing that blame. It can often be that where you were judged harshly. Now you may feel that you want to judge right back, and you probably already have. We all do. We all walk with light and dark in us. There is no exception to the rule. Which side we choose to pick for the majority of the time is up to us. But I feel this is one more opportunity to look at this situation, because they are going to come in and they are going to tell you something very positive about what took place. All right? The light is going to come on for this person. You need to make a call, especially when it comes to a Capricorn individual. But this is a decision that is going to be very big, that is going to affect a lot of you. And this is actually like looking at how you invest your time, who you invest your time with, how you invest your money. All right. And this right here is saying you're dealing with somebody who tricked you, for some of you, particularly in a romantic situation. It could be family, all right, but I feel it's a big one of the heart in a romantic way. Whatever it is making a call about the deception, whatever took place, the addictions around you, the addictive behavior around you, and you're going to make that call this week. Now, on whoever you're dealing with has the Ace of Cups, and again, I feel you're dealing with a Virgo, most definitely, so check out this reading if it makes sense. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is somebody who really went through a lot, and this is massive growth for this person. They're opening up their heart because they're seeing what they did. They're seeing what they caused, and they're coming in saying, I love you. I want you back in the job. I want you back in my life. I see what I did to you, and it was painful for me to see how much pain I caused you. So this is somebody coming in with a secure offer, a secure opportunity to make this last judgment call. You're going to be able to tell if this person is telling you the truth. So do not stay up at night feeling anxiety. Tap into your inner self and stay balanced and grounded. You're going to know exactly who you're dealing with. When it comes to career, some of you have been dealing with negative situations, careers that were not in your favor. These are careers that I feel had a lot of toxic situations, a lot of toxic people around them that led you feeling empty whenever you went into that job. It could be a project for those of you who are not working, those of you who are retired, stay-at-home parents. This situation has left you feeling unfulfilled. However, you have fulfillment coming in. You have maybe 2 opportunities, but definitely 1. Bringing in abundance and bringing in prosperity. Abundance is everything that makes us feel happy and joyful. It's having the home. It's having, the family around us, a job that we like, things around us that we feel emotionally attached to. And then this big, beautiful Ace of Pentacles is additional income coming in. So this is a job you're going to love. This is a project you're going to love, an opportunity that's also going to bring you money. So it's going to make you feel very secure and grounded. If you're not looking for money, this is a new way of thinking, a new way of life, but only you can make this decision, and you will be making that by the end of the week. So let's pull a little bit more detail overall in general for the entire week, and then I'll pull the Beyond card. We have the beautiful 2 of Pentacles. This is balancing things out, balancing out a current job you feel dissatisfied with in order to accept this new one. That toxicity that's there, you have to balance that out. Again, we all have good and bad. We all have light and dark. And we never know when that's going to pop out. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But the bottom line is we can shift. This is balancing the right and wrong in your mind, okay? But allowing yourself to be open to understand things do happen. And sometimes it is for you simply to complete this course direction. This is part of your destiny to master, especially when it comes to working on situations where you put in everything. So Pentacles is everything in the material plane. This is putting in money into endeavors, investments that don't pay out for you. Putting your time, your energy, your love, your everything into situations that leave you feeling a lack. You're getting ready to overcome that. So you're in that in-between phase. This is a huge shift for you, a big one, a huge shift that is going to feel amazing as you roll into the mid to end of October. So we also are looking at over here the Queen of Wands, and we have the 7 of Swords. So that Queen of Wands is an Aries, a Leo, Sagittarius individual, for those of you that are looking at people, at zodiac signs. This is about confidence being restored from somebody who was very deceptive. Now they've learned their lesson, and remember I said that they are going to give a sincere apology for those of you when it comes to, I do feel romance, family, and it is a career endeavor. So this would be that job that didn't give you the raise. They let you go too soon. They severed ties with you because they were in a bad mood. And remember, Mars is in Gemini, which is the trickster. Okay, Gemini is a beautiful sign, but it is a back and forth bipolar kind of an energy that flows through us when this happens. So right now we've got this situation where they're taking the lessons learned and they're going to move forward. They've restored their confidence, and they are going to give you a sincere apology. If you tell them no, hit the road, they're going to hit the road. I promise. They're going to hit the road, and you will never hear from them again. So whoever this person is, particularly Sagittarius is in this reading, pay close attention to whatever is being said. Now, we're going to pull a card. This is a Beyond card for each and every one of you to help you move beyond wherever you're at. So if this reading didn't resonate with you, this is going to have something to do with you and your life. Now, I also would love to invite you to take a look at all of the products that I've just put in my shop. You can look down below this on your cell phone or whatever you're looking at. You'll see the products that I have in my shop attached to this channel. And there's some great things. There's even a Captain Love Bug creation. Those of you who know my dog, Captain Love Bug, he is in there. So take a look at that. And we are dealing with collective consciousness, the universal energy of expansion. This is expanding the mind, opening up your ideas, your thinking, allowing openness to transform your life, to complete a cycle that you were going through where you yourself, Scorpio, may have needed to master both the positive and the negative side of life. Now, this could have directly to deal with your finances. This could have been family, romance. It could have been everything. Bam! All at one time. It's part of the cycle of life. And the expansion allows us to see beyond and understand things from a totally different level. Where this may very well be true. However, when we're stuck in the anxiety, when we're stuck in feeling like they did it intentionally, and I don't feel in this case, I don't feel in this situation. Now, some of you, please watch your comments, okay? You're going to say, how can you say that? They were horrible to me. And they probably were. Please expand your mind. Because you don't need to ever allow this person back in or this situation back in. It is totally, completely up to you. But only do we see that when we expand the mind. Only do we complete this cycle, which it says right here, you're making a decision that's actually going to get rid of these, okay? You're working hard on getting rid of toxicity. You're completing a cycle. And you have the Ace of Cups. They have the Ace of Cups. So this is going to be an amazing opportunity for you not only to create abundance, but also prosperity for those of you who are looking at the financial, the materialistic side of life. This expansion is going to be huge, and you are going to feel the effects over the next 1 to 2 weeks from the time you view this video. It is designed and created for that particular week in October, the second week of October. However, it is meant for you. Have a wonderful week. Thank you for watching. Much love.